champs, come get put on. Today I am in here with a new friend, DoobieDanx. How you doing today, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. Blessed beyond comparison, brother.
Oh yeah, man. I'm excited to have you here. It's long overdue.
Hell yeah, it is, bro. We've been talking for a minute.
We have been. Like, honestly, I would put like a year on it, like 2023, maybe even late 2022.
Yeah.
That's fire.
I was trying to get on it, bitch.
You know, I don't know what's been stopping us.
Just been busy, bro, doing our own thing. You know?
Exactly. I think what's that called? Divine timing. Like shit happens for a reason.
Yeah, facts.
Mm-hmm.
Factual.
I see you've been working. I see you've been putting out music and stuff.
Fuck, man, it's never ending, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just always trying to, progress and be better at what I do.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I was listening to a lot of your music today. I'm digging the new song in particular.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd have to look at the name. I'm not gonna fake it and say I know the name off the top of my head, but I did listen.
It's Phantom.
Yes, and it has like the finger touching the finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
I made that cover art too. That shit was crazy.
You made it?
I did.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that shit was lit. That was actually gonna be the cover art for the project, but then we shot the video, and my boy Mike did the behind the scenes, just shooting pictures and shit, and he got a picture that was just fire, and we were like, damn, this should be the cover art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just made that the cover art for the single.
Are you usually making your own, or is someone else making them?
It depends, honestly, just where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? How I'm feeling. If I feel like, I could do a cover art for this track right here, right now, I'll bust it out real quick. For sure. If it comes out shit, because some of them come out shitty, and I'm like, nah, I can't put this out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got to protect that quality,
For sure.
I'll lay the bread down and, hit up one of my graphic designers.
For sure. Makes sense. Before we get into all your modern current stuff going on, I wanna take a step back. Where are you originally from? So
originally, I was born in North Carolina. Don't really remember, anything from there. So I was raised in Mississippi.
Okay.
Gulfport, Mississippi, to be exact.
Gulfport?
Yeah. Yeah. It's right on the Gulf, bro. Right.
Makes sense.
And shit. I mean, my family, my mother's side is from New York, so I lived in New York for a little bit as a youngin'.
It's crazy how your accents just changed, bro. You were like, no, Gulfport, and then I'm from New York. Like, that shit was instant.
Shit, I couldn't even tell, honestly. But yeah, my mother, she's from New York, and then she migrated to New York. Actually, she's Haitian, so I'm half Haitian.
Oh wow! In what year did she?
Shit, I know she was in high school, so must have been around like late '80s, early '90s.
Has she told you the story of it? Like, was it like a whole boat thing, like a floaty, like they portrayed?
I don't think it was a floaty. I don't know how they got. I have actually never asked.
I feel like Haiti's not that far. Like,
I mean, I'm sure it was a boat. You know what I'm saying? I think they came in through the port of Florida, because I got family in Florida too that's Haitian. Mm-hmm. So naturally, I feel like they would have came in through Florida.
Makes sense. It's
and
a lot.
Then was like, we'll go to New York because we got people up there already.
Yeah, that's a lot farther distance to fucking row.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't even know, 13 states up that way.
Yeah. So I that's crazy. I've never asked that question, like, how the fuck did you get here? You know what I'm saying? How was the trip? So I'm gonna ask her now.
That'd be sick, bro. You fucking gotta tell that tale one day.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, look, my mom, she tried, like, parents be like, I rode my bike to school 15 miles, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Honestly.
I'm gonna tell my kids that shit one day. But yeah, my grandma, she came here with her mom in like the late 90s. She went to high school in New York, and shit, she had me when she was in the Army. My pops in North Carolina.
Keep going. I'm just gonna mute this.
I got you. I moved out here originally from Southern Maryland. So I stayed in Maryland for quite a bit up until about my, I think it was sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year. My sophomore year of high school is when I moved out here. That was 2012. There wasn't shit out here, bro.
Wait, I'm sorry. I kind of missed. You moved out here to Colorado Springs. Where did you come from?
Maryland. Southern Maryland. So like the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
And you were 12?
No. I was in 9th grade. I was in 10th grade when I moved out here.
All right. I want to talk about Maryland. What kind of like kid were you in Maryland? Do you remember?
I mean, for the most part, behind closed doors, I was a pretty cool kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I got into shit kids usually get into. You know what I'm saying? And then my mom, I mean, she ended up sending me out here because I wasn't doing so good in school, and I came out here to live with my pops. He had been out here since like, I want to say like 2009, 2010 or some shit. And I wasn't doing too good in school and shit. And so she was like, fuck it. I actually made that decision. I was like, you know what, let me go stay with my pops. You know what I'm saying? So I came out here and stayed with my pops. But I mean, I loved it while I lived in Maryland, honestly. And I would say this, you know, there's nothing like the DMV. If you've never been, I would say you should definitely go just to experience it.
Yeah, well, when I imagine people say I'm from the DMV, I'm like, this motherfucker from the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yeah, that's what a lot of motherfuckers say.
But I would like to go. You still got friends back there?
It's actually funny. I do still have friends back there. We don't talk quite as often, but I did make some good friends while I was out there. But like when I moved out here, I clicked up with, you know, some of my close friends that I'm, you know, very close with to this day that are actually from Virginia and from like Maryland and shit. So, you know, we still talk every day.
Damn, small world.
Yeah, it was crazy because we came out here and we met and shit, and it was like, where you from? You know what I'm saying? That type shit. He told me it was from Maryland or he was from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. So we like automatically clicked because I had been out there for so long. You know what I'm saying? So we had kind of the same like mannerisms and shit like that. So,
wow, that's awesome, man. That's crazy how you'll move away and still find someone that hits back home. I bet you're kind of looking for it. You know, it's like when you have a yellow car, you just see a bunch of yellow cars.
Yeah,
type shit.
Facts. It just gravitates toward you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so you move out here to Colorado Springs when you're in 10th grade. You're not doing great in school. What is not doing great in school entail? Like grades or fighting? Or like
kind of both, bro. Like honestly, I had got into some trouble in Maryland, and I think that was like the tipping point. You know what I'm saying? For my mom, and I was like, you know what? I mean, fuck it. You know, I was young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? But everything happens for a reason, like you said, bro. So I was like, fuck it. Let me go stay with pops. You know what I'm saying? So I made that decision. And she let me do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I had been staying with my mother, you know, my whole life. My pops wasn't really in the picture or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
since as long as you could remember.
Yeah, it was like not for sure. Like it was like an on and off thing, you know what I'm saying? There was points in time where like my parents were together for a brief, you know, period of time, but it wasn't like my dad was present, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I used to, you know, hold a lot of resentment towards that nigga for that shit, but I mean, we grown now, you know what I'm saying? The niggas moved past that shit.
I mean, fuck, like I see why you would hold resentment though, like shit. I mean, you weren't there for me in my fucking most tenderest moments, fuck you.
Facts.
And now I'm a grown ass adult.
Yeah, but I will say, like, you know, once I moved out here, you know, he taught me a lot, you know, as I was in that like teenage phase and shit like that. Like as I was coming up, I would say, you know, I didn't really have a father figure in my life. You know what I'm saying? It was just, and I saw my mom like struggle as a single parent. You know what I'm saying? So, I will give credit where it's due. You know, mom took care of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We went through a lot of shit. As far as like, you know, just not really having our own home and shit. You know, staying with friends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So. But she always came out on the brighter side of shit, you know what I mean? And she always made shit happen for us. So definitely. I do definitely have that respect for her. Oh, yeah, and I definitely keep that shit close to my heart. But I will say, you know, I did, like as a youngin', I did hold a lot of resentment towards my father for that shit. But when I got out here, you know, he showed me, you know, a lot of shit that I could use that I'm using to this day, you know what I'm saying? Like as a man, you know what I mean? So it kind of, you know, broke even in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga wasn't there when I was...
It made you who you are today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It made me who I am today.
Yeah, it's a good outlook on it. You know, most people would hold on to that and harbor that feeling.
I did. I did for a long time. Yeah. And me and my pops had this conversation, you know what I'm saying? So, it was like, I came to him, like, as a man, like, you know, like, what the fuck was up, bro? Like, when I was, you know, old enough to understand like what the fuck looking back and like why, you know what I'm saying? Like I asked him why, you know what I'm saying? And he put it to me straight, you know, it's just what it was at the time, you know.
Do you have any kids?
No.
No kids.
Nah, not yet.
For sure. I mean, but I'm sure that taught you a lot. I'm sure you're gonna be way different with your kids, and if you ever have them one day.
Yeah, for sure.
And your father was with you.
We talk about this shit a lot, because it's something that gets brought up. But I definitely like when I do have kids, I want to be the best father I can be. You know what I'm saying? And when I do make that decision, like I want to be in a financial situation to where, you know, I'm not slaving. You know what I'm saying? Or in away from home. I want to be there, you know, every day at every milestone. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I want to see my little me's. You know what I mean? Like, because literally you're
being financially secure enough to be present in their lives.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like not working, like busting my ass, you know, like 60 hours a week, paycheck to paycheck still, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I want to make sure that, you know, I set that foundation to where when I do, you know, make that decision, it's right on time and everything is straight. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, like, you know, a lot of times you can't plan for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, you can. It's called a condom. It's called an abortion. You can have an abortion.
No, facts. But yeah, I just want to be, you know, ready. You know what I mean? For sure.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. You know, I don't want to be, you know, shout out all the young parents, shout out all the single moms first off. But shout out all the young parents trying to make their way out here. But, you know, what do they say? A smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Like, I could see y'all, like really, really struggling out here, and I'm struggling by myself, low key.
No, facts.
So I couldn't imagine.
Shit ain't easy, bro.
Yeah.
Is having a kid in this financial climate.
For real, the economy is in shambles.
You either crazy or you rich.
Either one of the two.
Either one of the two.
Or dumb as fuck.
Or yeah, no in between. No in between, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
Everyone I went to high school with is like a parent. Is like their mom, basically all moms.
Same.
Yeah.
Same, bro. And I'm sitting here like, am I not on course or something? Like, Am I supposed to be having a kid right now? But I know where the fuck I need to be at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really be tripping off that shit. But yeah, no, same.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I don't want to talk shit on anyone that has, you know, once again, no shade. But people are differently goal driven. Like, some people's goal is to have a family of 4 and a dog in a house and a white picket fence. But, you know, I don't think your goal is that. I think your goal is to do music and, you know, make your own living.
Be successful. As far as it comes, like with the music shit. Yeah, for sure. I think that, and I've been so, you know, when I started music, I didn't really take it as serious as I should have while I was young. Like while I was like, you know, younger. I'm still young. Like I'm not. It's not like I'm fucking old and still doing this shit and ain't done shit with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You look young, which is the most important thing.
Exactly. That black don't crack, bro.
Because most rappers, like if they go, you see him on No Jumper, they'll be like, how old are you? He's like, they don't ever tell their age. So like, as long as you look young.
Yeah. No, facts. And I'm 27. You know, and 30 creeping again. I already know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like even at 30, it's like, bro, you're still at the like. I would say 30 would be like the peak of your youth.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to really grind it out and like be at the bottom of the barrel in your 20s, bro. So when I see niggas like in their 20s, and no hate, no shade, like do what you gotta do, but I'm like, I hope you know what you're doing, bro. You know, at the end of the day.
As
like,
in what? Like what? Give me an example.
Just like making sure you're prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like setting yourself up for success. You know what I'm saying?
Like those guys that are just all party.
That's
pop,
what I'm
pop
saying.
A pill.
You know what I mean? Like you see niggas out here, you know, like just hitting Miami every other month, and it's like, you know, niggas out here fucking.
Hey, they're scammers. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, do what you gotta do, bro. Like whatever sets you up for success, my brother. Like I don't throw no shade, no hate. You know, get it how you live it. But like at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that, you know, when the time comes, you know, you prepared. And once you hit, you know, a certain age, you got to be like, all right, I'm ready to fall back from this shit and I'm good.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll be good for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I look at it from, or like kind of how I view things. Like, I'm setting the foundation for when, you know, I hit 36, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, man, it's time to like buckle down and, you know, pop a little doobie out. You know what I'm saying?
A little doobie sounds insane.
Pop a little DoobieDanx out, you know what I mean? And then making sure that, you know, I can take that step back from everything that I've done and be like, I'm devoting. Now it's time to devote my time to this. You know what I mean? And make sure that this little nigga or, you know, this little girl comes up.
I thought you were gonna say like an N-word let or something.
Nigga let.
I was like, damn, bro.
Nigga let is crazy.
I thought you were gonna say that. I was like, no, he's not. He's there's no way.
No, that's funny as shit. But like, to make sure that, you know, I'm there for them, you know, every day, emotionally, physically, like, and make sure that, you know, they're the best thing that they can be in life, and using me as an example. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what the fuck it comes down to. You know what I mean? Like, we are pretty much reflections of what our parents are. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure that, you know, my reflection is as successful as I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm gonna be successful. It's just a matter of time.
For sure.
You know. So.
Yeah, I respect that, man. You know, it's hard to see a goal and then put goals in front of it, and that's why most of these people are popping out kids at fucking 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 type shit. It's like you're still a kid yourself type shit.
Type shit, bro. Like, my brain, well, I guess my brain is fully developed. It's fully developed at like 25 or some shit like that. But
nah, fuck it, you're a kid at heart,
bro. Like, at heart, bro. Like, I'm trying to do some hood rat shit with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still want to get, you know, I still want to party. I still want to do all this shit. But at the end of the day, like, I got to make sure, you know, I'm straight before all that shit gets done. And I do, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes the shit more fun. You know what I'm saying? When you having fun and you don't got nothing stressing you out behind, like, in the background, like, that's when you had the most fun, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
For sure. And a kid is all stress.
But
anyway, I don't want to keep talking. I don't want to keep harping on kids about. We don't even have kids, and everyone that has kids is just gonna be like, "Fuck
these niggas."
Yeah. But all right. So you move here, 10th grade. You know, what high school do you enroll in?
So I went to Sand Creek. It's in the Springs.
Sand Creek?
Yeah, Sand Creek.
Or Sand Creek?
Yeah, like S-A-N, like sand.
Oh, sand.
Yeah.
Okay. Sand Creek.
Yeah.
I never even fucking heard of that.
Yeah, me neither before I got there.
What was your high school experience like for you?
Shit, bro.
New kid.
I mean, I never really, you know, tripped on that shit, bro. Like, I'm not the type to be like, you know, out there or like, you know, like, hey, I need friends. Like, you know, I never been that type. So I be low key, bro. Like, I always been that type of nigga where I'm like, whoever fuck with me, whoever don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I first got to high school, I would say, you know, I had a few niggas fuck with me. You know, I had a bunch of niggas that didn't. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean.
Why didn't they?
Probably because, you know, I'm a pretty ass nigga.
Oh. Okay.
Nah, but I don't know, bro. Like, niggas just be having that secret ass animosity, bro. You know how it go.
Yeah.
But, I mean, throughout high school, bro, honestly, I wouldn't say I was an exemplary student.
Nah, you fucked it up already.
Did I fuck it up?
I was kidding.
I wasn't the best student out there, but nigga, I got my shit done up until like senior year, and senior year. Actually, I would say it started like the end of junior year. You know what I'm saying? Cause I came in, you know, did my business, and my grades was cool, like, you know what I'm saying. But then they legalized weed. Ooh, boy, I was smoking like a motherfucker, boy. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Hey, high school, bro, like, and these, like, I made some of my best friends that are still my best friends to this day, bro. Like, we talk every day, like, type shit. And we used to get into just so much dumb shit in high school.
You graduated 2014?
15.
2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 15. I just reposted a post, bro. That shit said class of 2015. It's been 9 years. I'm like, damn.
That's crazy.
That shit wild, right? That shit crazy
Yeah.
as fuck. Like, niggas been out of high school for 10 years, bro. That shit feel like it was damn near last year.
I fucking hated high school though.
Really?
I fucking hated high school.
I'm not gonna say I hated it because I mean I could have did better, bro. Like I was literally that nigga that like smoked, like bro, literally no lie, bro. I smoked before the fucking what is it, SATs or ACTs out here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
ACTs, bro. I was slumped. I was in that bitch. I was in that bitch knocked out. Bro. And I'm not scared to admit it, bro. I went in that bitch.
You got like a 4.
I got a 13.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Like the highest was like a 32.
At all, bro. I got a 13, bro. And I was like, damn. I thought that shit was about to open my fucking synapses up and all this other bullshit. Boy, I was in that bitch.
Synapses?
I was in that bitch, bro. We hit the water bong, bro. I'll never forget it either. We hit the water bong right across the street from the school.
The fuck's a water bong? It's a bong?
Bro, it's just like a fucking water bottle, bro. You never smoked out a water
okay.
bottle?
I mean,
that's what I
water
meant to
bottle
say.
bong.
Water
okay.
bottle bong. Yeah,
water bong.
That was a little tongue twister. But yeah, bro, I hit that bitch right before I went into ACTs, bro. Boy, I went in that bitch, went straight to sleep, nigga. I wrote my name and KO'd, bro. It was some deviant ass fucking indica, bro. I was like, I woke up when the bitch was like, all right, yeah, everybody got 15 minutes left.
You're like, damn, I haven't even started.
Dude, I was like, damn, cuz, I'm going to just take this L. For real. Got my shit back. That shit said 13. I was like, whoa. Oh,
you get like 4 points for signing your name, I think.
Yeah, dead ass. And I answered like a few questions, bro. I was running through that shit. I finished the test. You know what I'm saying? Within like 15 minutes. Finished the test. Guessing most of them got 14 or whatever, I guess, right. Or 14 credits worth right. You know what I'm saying? So I retook that shit, bro. I retook it and got a fucking 27.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Something like, that's like basically what I got.
Still didn't go to college.
Fuck. Why not?
Nah, I went to I did like a semester at Pikes Peak, but it wasn't for me, bro. It's not like, and I think I realized that like coming up to like my senior year, my junior year, like, you know, the school shit, like I realized you don't need school, bro. Like no hate, no shade to anybody that's going through that school grind. You know, I respect every single one of you guys. Them student loans are fucking y'all
nerds.
up. Them student loans, they fucking y'all up for sure. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you working towards something, and that's what you want in life. So, you know, all praise. You know, I couldn't do it though. Nah.
Yeah,
I did a semester at Pikes Peak for business management, and I dropped out like right at the end of that semester.
Bro, you were so close.
I mean, fuck it. I was like, I don't want to do this for fucking 3 more semesters. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I could go run my own
3
business.
more semesters or 2 years?
Or what? 2 more semesters, right? Well, what do you need for a bachelor's? Whatever the fuck
you need 4 years total.
So how many semesters is that?
It's like 8, right?
Okay.
This motherfucker didn't go to college.
I told you. I told you, bro.
I did go to college, but I went to a liberal arts college. So
okay.
I'm kind of like a pussy, basically.
Yeah, so you got a degree that don't mean shit.
Yeah,
here.
basically.
Nah, that's what motherfuckers say, but it's like, bro, like because I hear motherfuckers shit on liberal arts majors all the time, bro.
No, I wasn't. Let me fucking set the record straight. I went to a liberal arts college. I studied graphic design.
Okay.
Which is
a
bachelor's in arts. No, wait. Yeah, bachelor's in arts, I guess, yeah.
But you could do something on the outside with that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking, my first job out was, well, I guess my first job out of college was I was tutoring, like, kids that brought pistols and shit to high school. But my first real job after college, I was doing a music festival. I was doing their, like, graphic design. So, like,
oh, for real?
I got that shit with the liberal arts.
That's hard.
Degree.
Yeah, that's hard.
It was chill.
Shit. But yeah, man, I mean, I did it, bro. And then I was like, fuck this shit, bro. Like, this shit ain't getting me no money right now. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking, I just went to work construction after that for a few years. Mm-hmm. And then I got into, like, the quality assurance and quality control side of shit of construction.
What's that?
So it's like making sure that the work's getting done right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're like the
Like
telltale.
I'm inspecting niggas' work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was really like, I started as like a concrete tester. Like I tested the concrete.
You just like lean on it. You're like,
Nah.
yeah, that's fucking there.
See, that's what motherfuckers don't know, bro.
You just hit it with a hammer.
It's a whole process, bro. Like I was measuring the amount of air that was inside of the concrete because okay, so it's been a while, bro. So if any of my motherfuckers out there, know this shit.
OSHA's watching.
But I started out testing concrete, and pretty much what it is, it's like an air density test or some shit like that.
This motherfucker don't know.
I don't, bro. It's been a while, bro. Like, but I was a shit. Like when I got into that shit, like I was a shit at my company, bro. Like motherfuckers on site would be like, "Hey, is Julian coming out here?" You know what I'm saying? Because that's my name.
Okay.
I didn't know if motherfuckers knew that or not. But,
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but now I know.
My name is Julian.
I like Doobie better. I'll call you Doobie.
I fuck with Doobie too. But yeah, my nigga, I was a shit, bro. Like I was running projects, bro. Like I was that motherfucker. Like they used to be like, "Hey, we need you to boom, 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 knock this out. Like we need you to come look at this." You know what I'm saying? But pretty much what concrete testing is they like test the air that's inside the concrete, and that with the air, like how much air is inside the concrete, lets you know how strong it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And we used to like make like cast like cylinders and shit. This is boring as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, but we used to cast like cylinders and shit like that.
Keep
and
going.
bring them to the lab and like break them.
Oh.
We used to make cylinders and break them.
Like with a pressurized thing that's
exactly.
Like, this is how many PSI.
How many PSI, and it had to meet like a specific PSI. If it didn't, like motherfuckers would be mad because like, they had to rip that shit out.
Like that's my building. You just wasted, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be that motherfucker, be like, nah, bro, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
You had to tell people that? How many times?
Oh yeah, bro, a lot.
Really? And
bro, you'd be surprised, bro, how many corners.
He's all, hey, fool, I'm trying my best, fool.
Bro, like, bro, motherfuckers used to get mad.
How many Mexicans were like said exactly what I said?
None.
How many were Mexican?
All of them.
God damn it! Shout out my Mexicans.
Shout out my Mexicans, bro. They in the field for real.
So no mames,
they in the field, bro.
Just fucking hits the paper.
Nah, but it was fun though. It was fun. Doing that shit. I learned a lot of shit. I used to inspect like rebar and shit, and this would potentially fund my rap career. So I mean, I was making good money. Now I'm making better money.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like the whole timeline of shit. You don't go to college. Did you go to prom?
No.
You didn't go to prom?
Dude, I was too high.
God damn it, you're always too high for everything.
I went to the after parties though. Them shits was lit.
That's fire. No PSATs, no prom. All right, so you don't go to college. You have a girl?
I do have a girl.
At what point do you meet her?
Oh man. I met my girl like right around 2016, so I had been out of high school for about a year. Okay. But everybody like from high school, you know how it is, bro. Like everybody's still kicking it. You know, it's your summer done passed, everybody graduated and shit. You know, you're still going to parties and shit like that. So I met my girl at a party, and we kicked it off. You know, she was cool. Made each other laugh and shit, and I mean, the rest is really history for real, bro. And that's still my girl to this day, for real.
Wow, you hear that, Mrs. Doobie?
Mrs. Doobie.
Wow. So how many years is that? That's
we've been together
8 years.
8 years.
God damn.
We got together young, but I mean, we still rocking. So,
what's the secret to have a long relationship as a young person?
I mean, shit. Don't cheat. That's really all I can say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, take each other's feelings into account. You know, don't do anything you wouldn't like her doing. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fights. Everybody fucking fights. Nobody's the same, and I mean, nobody has the same opinion on everything, you know? So, I mean, me and my girl fight all the time. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and kick bullshit to y'all.
Damn.
Me and my girl fight all the time over dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we know who we are and we know who we got, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we come to a common ground on most of the shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If we don't, then we just be like, fuck it, bro. Let's move on. Mm-hmm. You know, we don't hit that point to where it's like it's fucking pointless to be arguing over dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know what you're saying. ladies, I'm single, but I understand. I can grasp.
You
the
grasp what
concept.
yeah, you picking up what I put down.
What point in your life do you start picking up music?
Oh man, music has really always been a part of my life. I'm gonna go on that note. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
All right. Anyway, back on where exactly we were. When did music start to become a big part in your life?
Yeah, so shit, man. Honestly, I've always been, fascinated and intrigued by just different types of music. I mean, shit. Growing up, like, I come from the South, so naturally, we was at church every Sunday, you know what I'm saying? But, like, my favorite part of church would always be, the songs. I come from, Baptist, that realm of church, so.
Was it like a...
We got some slaps.
Yeah, was it a black church?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. It was like in the middle of the woods, like that type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Black churches and Mexican churches have a lot of similarities. Have you ever been to a Mexican church?
I've never been to a Mexican church.
I've been to a black church, and they're there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I'll trust you on
People
that.
fucking catching the Holy Spirit and shit.
Yeah.
Passing out.
Yeah, so as a youngin', my grandmother, she, would want all of us in the choir and shit like that. So, we did the choir and shit. It wasn't really my thing. I was more intrigued by the drums. Same with my brother. So we would play the drums for our church and shit. And that's really, where I really, I feel like I fell in love with the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, I played drums for a while. And I haven't played the drums in forever. Oh, yeah. And I honestly do miss it. You know what I'm saying? I always, watch, TikToks of drummers and shit, famous drummers and shit.
It's an expensive instrument.
Oh fuck yeah, bro! And I think that's why I never had a set is just because we were too poor to afford one.
Yeah, fucking thousands of dollars just for the most basic shit.
So I used to always shred at church, bro. That was my opportunity to get my time in. So I started playing drums in the church, and then it's funny. My uncle, he was actually an aspiring rapper. He still is, bro. He'll still send me shit.
What's his name? Give him a shout out right now.
Oh, shout out my nigga Shakedown, man.
Shakedown, yo. Go stream Shakedown's latest album.
He don't got nothing. He don't got nothing on streaming platforms. He just makes it just to hear it.
All right, well, that's that old head shit right there,
dead ass. And it's some crazy shit. I would compare it to Project Pat. And shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's from Mississippi.
Damn, I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would put it on that level. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that kind of grunge, down south, rap.
I fuck with that.
That hardcore shit. But yeah, he used to always make beats and shit on his phone, and I was always intrigued by that. You know what I'm saying? So I actually started making beats, and we used to I remember we used to all be in the garage. It was me. My uncle Shakedown, my uncle Darius, and just my brothers and my cousins used to be writing raps and shit, bro. Just in the garage, you know what I'm saying? Just that was one of my childhood memories. You know what I'm saying? Is writing raps with my fam.
That's awesome.
And I think that's where.
At what age I'm sorry, did you give me an age?
Ooh, it would have been maybe 5th, 6th grade.
So you're about 11.
Yeah. So around that age, you know what I'm saying? And we were badass kids, you know what I'm saying? So, we used to always get into fucking trouble, and it's funny, bro. My uncles used to always I wouldn't say torture us, but it used to be some fucked up shit, bro.
They spin you around, give you some weed or something? What would they do?
Nah, it was bro, it'd be some fucked up shit, bro. Fucking them Hornets?
Oh shit.
The rubber band. Okay, so you take a piece of paper, you fold it up, and you put it in a rubber band, you shoot it. Bro, they used to fuck us up with that shit, bro.
I thought you were gonna say you grabbed like a bee or something.
Nah. I don't know. That's some white people shit. Nah, but they used to be on some OC ass crazy shit, bro. See who could hold their hand, and this is a memory that I have that's very vivid. These niggas was they used to fill the sink up with hot ass water, bro. Right? Scalding hot water, bro. And they was hey, see who can hold their hand in this shit for the longest. And we used to do that dumb ass shit,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
You know what I'm saying? So it was fun. It was fun coming up with them and fucking, and that's where I first, wrote my first rap. You know what I'm saying? Like my first like 16 and shit. And then I actually kind of put it down after that. I never took it serious, after that. But I was always, I always be intrigued by music, and shit would always catch my attention, you know what I'm saying? Different types of music. Like, and this was growing up, in the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And I remember,
Damn, that's what that stands for? I was fucking
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Oh fuck, dude, thank you for opening my eyes to that.
Yeah.
I was like,
what did you think it still stood for? Department of Motor Vehicles?
No, I knew like where you were from, but I was like, they just call it that.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I
call
didn't
it
know
the
it was
DMV because they're all like
close. They're small states.
They're small states, and they're close together, and pretty much all the communities are like intertwined, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like they all share like the same like mannerisms, the same qualities, except for Baltimore. Baltimore is like its own thing.
Damn, right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Department of Motor Vehicles.
me and my homie, we be laughing at that shit because they got literally because you got your own like kind of like slang in the DMV that you'll only hear in the DMV. But then like you go to Baltimore and it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like almost a whole different language. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there was one genre in particular that really caught my ear, and I kind of fell in love with it. It's called go-go. And pretty much what go-go is like I forgot like the roots of it, but I'm pretty sure it's derived from like somewhere in Africa. But I can't remember the exact country in Africa. But it's pretty much like very heavily like drum, very saturated with drums and shit, keys, and it's live music. You know what I'm saying? It's a type of live music. And I don't know, man. Like we got
pretty fast paced.
Yeah, no, for sure. It is definitely fast paced. And yeah, man, I don't know, bro. It's something I was so fucking like fascinated with that shit, bro. Like I remember, going to my first go-go, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy.
That's
what I mean? It was something to see for real. And I was in like middle school. Mm-hmm. Imagine like, a middle schooler pretty much in a club, bro.
Well, okay, so that was on the East Coast. Basically in the South, they would liken that to what do they call that? The dagger culture. Fucking, you don't know what I'm talking about? Oh man, fuck.
Dagger culture. You're gonna have to show me.
All right, I will.
I probably know it if I seen it.
It probably it relates around the whole country. It's like this. Is it underage clubs and like it's like fast paced music. It's go-go is just what you called it, but it has like fuck.
But but that's the thing. Like I've never heard anything like this before.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you'll listen to it and you'll listen to a lot of it. Like if you listen to a lot of it, and a lot of the songs that they do is like kind of like covers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But in a go-go version, like they got a bounce beat to it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so like you'll listen to it and you'll be like, damn, I've never heard anything like this before. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you might not even like it just because it's something you've never heard.
You gotta put me on. I'm down.
I got you. I know some good go-go bands. But yeah, no, I still listen to that shit to this day, bro. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what really like changed me, like inside. Like I know it sounds cheesy and corny or whatever, but bro, like I heard that shit and I was like, damn, this shit is fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something, I've never heard before. You know what I'm saying? And so, okay, here's one. Have you ever heard the song by Wale? You know who Wale is, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You ever heard Pretty Girls?
Yeah.
Ask them, do they smoke? Mm-hmm. Bro, that song is inspired by a go-go song.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? And that beat you hear is a go-go beat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wale for actually, motherfuckers didn't even know what they were listening to, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the DMV knew, like, this nigga Wale really just put the DMV on the map, you know what I'm saying? So.
Is he from there?
Wale, he's from DC.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that, I don't know, man, it was just something about that bounce, that specific bounce that I just love, and I kind of fell in love with it. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? I got carried away by go-go.
Just when, what made you get introduced to music? And you got into your whole go-go experience, and
okay, yeah,
that means a lot too.
Yeah, I mean, so and then at that time, I wasn't really taking. I wasn't rapping at that time. Actually, I wasn't rapping at all. I didn't start rapping until I got out here. You know what I'm saying? It was shit. It was I got out in my sophomore year, clicked up, with my nigga Lavelle. He don't even be that nigga make music, but he don't be dropping shit. And that nigga be bullshitting. But
Bro,
yeah, for real, nigga, stop bullshitting, nigga. For real, get on that shit. But yeah, I linked up with this nigga named Lavelle, bro. He goes by Savvy. And then
100 Pack?
No, not 100 Pack.
I'm just kidding.
He's in the spring. He was in the Springs. And then I linked up with my nigga J Loud. That nigga's from El Cajon, from San Diego.
Okay, I was like, I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, San Diego. He's from San Diego. And we kind of just clicked. You know what I'm saying? And like our first tracks, like I go back and listen to some of my first tracks just to hear the cringe. You know what I'm saying?
Just to see how you've improved.
Yeah, just to see how how far I've come. It definitely gives me motivation. But yeah, man, we fucking like during like junior senior year is when we started like really like pushing the music shit and trying to step into the scene and shit. Man, we were throwing fucking ragers, bro. Like there was this spot off of like it's in the Springs. It's off of like Platt and I think Shelton. Platt and Shelton. It was like an underground spot, bro. And we threw like some gnarly ass shows, bro. And we were like, damn, we could do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we took this serious, like, bro, we could fucking do this shit. And we did for a little bit.
They ever get busted or anything?
They closed down for some reason. Like, it was an underground spot.
Legal matters.
Yeah, probably, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, yeah, like doing shows with them fools. We did shows in Denver and shit. And that's where I met Khaki. Who's still, one of my best friends to this day. That's my brother. And, it kind of elevated us to that Denver scene because he was from Denver. You know what I'm saying? White boy from.
Is that your fucking phone vibrating or my phone?
That's my phone.
Okay,
bro.
I was like, bro, I keep fucking looking at my phone.
Yeah, that's me. But fucking, yeah, we met Khaki and we was like, we got something going here. You know what I'm saying? And it's fire.
When you say elevated yourselves to the Denver scene, you're placing the Denver scene over anywhere else in Colorado?
I mean, that's where niggas go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not placing it because I will say this with a whole heart. There's niggas that's in the Springs and, probably even in Pueblo that I don't know about. But I know for sure there's niggas in the Springs that are harder than some of the hardest niggas in Denver.
There's people in the Springs that were doing huge, way bigger numbers, have way bigger looks, way bigger opportunities than people in Denver.
But Denver is the capital for sure, and that Denver is where motherfuckers go.
Well, it's just, I mean, I don't want to be an asshole, but like, if you put 1 million people in a room versus 1,000 people in a room, you're going to have more rappers in the room of 1 million people.
Right.
Like, it's just, like, you're going to have more rappers who are ass in Denver than the quality where there's less rappers.
Yeah, and so what I will say to that is, when we were doing the shows and it was just me, Lavelle and J Loud, we get good turnouts. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, like, once we broke into that Denver scene, because at the time, when we met Khaki, he was damn near like the talk of the town. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody knew who he was, but a good amount of people knew who he was. You know what I mean? And so it was like we tapped into that scene too, and then we started coming together as a collective. That's where we made like the name of the collective was like Legion, and fucking.
What'd you guys name it that?
Dude, I can't even remember. I think it just sounded good, bro.
It does sound good.
You know what I'm saying? And we came up with like logos and all this other shit, bro. I can't even remember, but we started moving as a collective, started dropping music together, and we had a good amount of momentum for a little bit, bro. Like, we were selling out, our own shows, headline, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was like, it was dope, at the time. And then, motherfuckers kind of grew up and fucking, we roomed in Lakewood for a little bit where we all stayed except for J Loud. At this time, he was back in like San Diego and shit. And we all roomed together. It was me, Savvy, and fucking Khaki. And fucking, we all roomed together in Lakewood. And, I mean, it was dope for sure. We got into a lot of bullshit together. We did, a lot of shit. as bros, but I would say like as far as like the music aspect, it wasn't really lucrative for the group. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of and then like after that we kind of like a lot of good shit came out of it. But I just don't feel like we were where we could have been if we actually like put our minds to it. Just because we all had our own little separate shit going on, trying to make rent. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
And yeah, after that, everybody. I think Kaki he moved to LA, and I still go visit him, from time to time. And fucking Lavelle ended up moving to Texas and then coming back for a little bit. But everybody just kind of went their own ways and shit. We still stayed in contact with each other, but it was it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? We all growing up, and we got to do what's best for us. So I would definitely say like right there, that was like the end of that collective. But we were still boys. You know what I'm saying? And we still like, and Kaki ended up doing like alternative rock, which really worked out for him. You know what I'm saying? He ended up starting a band and shit. And we just kind of did our own thing from there. And I kind of just was like, all right, well, what's next for me? You know what I'm saying? And started doing what was next for me. You know what I mean?
I mean, I wouldn't even consider your latest release, necessarily like a hip hop song. Like it obviously has influences of hip hop and rap, but like it's not the classic, like what most people are visualizing when they think rap.
No, for sure, and it's hard to like kind of categorize it, in my opinion, and that comes into play when I'm like trying to fucking submit for playlists and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because what do I call this shit? Most people that I've been getting feedback from, they call it cloud rap,
like,
which I don't know what the fuck that means.
Like SoundCloud rap?
No, like it's not SoundCloud rap.
I would liken it to Lil Skies.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I could see that, in comparison. It's a lot of melodies and shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's also like
melodic rap.
Yeah, but like that's the thing though is I could be melodic, but I can also be like I got a single dropping tomorrow called Steez. Hey, matter of fact, go pre-say that. Go stream that shit. It's coming out. What's today?
Wednesday.
Oh, actually, nah, not tomorrow. The 8th.
Can we hear it? A little sneak peek right now?
Ooh. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I don't know. But yeah, I got this single coming out, and it's like I put on a British accent, bro, and it was fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah, me and JD, so Anything But Idol dropping on all streaming platforms March 15th. All right, so this is me and my boy Jadon's collab project. I produced the whole thing, and it's just a bunch of vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 tracks, but they're 5 like separative tracks. Like you can hear the difference in between each one. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear the range. But yeah, I could play it real quick.
Not all of it. Just like I want to hear the British stuff and maybe like.
I got you. I'll play the hook. Should I hold it up?
Next to that mic, kind of.
This shit slaps, and it was fun as fuck rapping this. I ain't gonna lie. A bit farther.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like European rap is huge right now.
Exactly.
Central C type vibe, I totally see it. That's a great sound.
And when Central C first got on the scene, I was like, that's another nigga that like fascinated, like intrigued me as an artist. I was like, damn, this nigga, because he could spit, for sure. He had the bars, you know what I'm saying? But like that accent, bro. Yeah. Ain't nobody sound like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit's hard, you know what I'm saying? And with the way he articulates, and fucking what's it called? Enunciates. The way he enunciates his words with that accent, it's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I pay attention to shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them niggas that like, I wouldn't say overanalyze, but analyze the fuck out of a song. You know what I'm saying? When I hear it, like I'm listening to like, what kind of sense is this? Like, damn, this progression is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's most music today. Like a lot of people fall in love with a song because of the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like they really not like the human attention span has gradually like dropped.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's to where like niggas don't make songs over 2 minutes 30 seconds anymore. Back in like the 70s and the 80s, like motherfuckers was making like 6-7 minute songs, bro. And most of those would be like just the band playing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, granted though, there wasn't as many genres as there is now. Like now we have rock, but we also have punk rock, classic rock, pop rock, rap rock,
alt rock.
yeah, country rock. Like now,
That's true too.
You know, so like we could.
So it's hella saturated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's something that's always intrigued me, and I've always like fucked around and talked in a British accent, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that with my friends. And I was like, I kind of heard the beat, and it kind of had that like UK influence on it, and we were listening to it, and I was like, damn. I was like, what if I rap this shit in British? Or like in a British accent.
In British is hilarious.
Or like rap this shit in a British accent. He's like, damn, that'd be hard. I was like, you think you could do it too? He's like, yeah, I could do it.
That's fire.
And I spit the hook. And I was like, all right, coming on the verse. And he spit the verse, and that was the first song we did, and for the project, and that shit was fire as fuck. We were listening to it, and I was like, dude, this shit is hard. I was like, yo, like I was surprised that it came out so good, So make sure y'all stream that shit, man. No bullshit.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the whole thing of that, man. You have there's a lot of artists in Colorado that it's a small place, and I feel like a lot of people play nice because you could say you suck ass, and then you just ruin a lot of relationships by saying, damn, you really suck, bro. Like you should stop making music. Mm-hmm. But like. Everyone in Colorado is pretty good about playing nice and being like, yeah, you're not that bad, bro. Just keep working at it.
I think that's the problem.
For sure.
Yeah. Like we need to tell motherfuckers like if they're ass.
Yeah.
Not all right. So I'll say this: like you can be a decent human being and let somebody down easily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's always that, but I don't know, man. Like all this shit, like that these blogs be posting, like some of this shit, bro. Like I'm like,
which blogs? Call them out by name. I need fucking. We're gonna talk names in a bit, but I need names. I don't want to just say these blogs. These
all of them. I'm not gonna differentiate. All of the blogs out here have.
There's only two.
Well, no, because you got you.
I don't post shit.
You don't post shit. You got what is it? Gold Island.
Okay.
Gold Island. You got My High Minute. I mean, shit. What else?
That's
you got?
two. That's exactly.
Is Street Nerds out here? No.
Street Nerds. He posts Denver stuff, but he lives in Las Vegas.
Okay. See, because I be seeing shit like that, but I mean, yeah, bro, some of the shit that they be posting be hot dog water. Respectfully.
But they're paying for it.
And I understand you got a business to run. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you a poster board. If you're what motherfucking, major executives and you got this big ass following, if you're what they're coming to look at, if you're the top blog,
a curator,
or yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. Would you want them to see that? You know what I'm saying? Represent, where you're at. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just my opinion though. But yeah, definitely I think motherfuckers need to stop playing nice. Like, me, I know I'm fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell me I'm not nice. You know what I mean? I got the work to prove it. I done put in the work. I done put in the time. I done put in the effort. That's what motherfuckers lack. You know what I'm saying? They lack the effort. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think, oh damn, this shit hard.
Give me your top 5 in Colorado right now.
From Colorado. All right, let me think. It
could be female also.
I don't really listen to a lot of female rappers out here. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I was just trying to make it easier for you, but okay.
All right, give me a second. Because I know a lot of and that's the thing too. I done met a lot of motherfuckers out here that make music, but I also
like not I friends, say, good music. I don't want to hear your best 5 friends.
Good music, for sure. I would say. FOI hasn't missed.
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that one more time.
Fountain of Youth. FOI. You heard of them?
No.
Really?
I'll peep them.
Okay, yeah, they from Fountain.
Okay.
It's a group of 3.
Okay, I'll check them out.
Honestly, Is it a group of 3? I think it might be a group of 4.
I'll fucking don't matter. I'll peep them all. Don't matter if it's 6.
Who else? JD for sure. My boy. That's my boy. But even though that's my boy, that nigga don't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like
JD.
Young JD. J-Don is what he goes by. That's his artist name. That's where you can find him on all platforms. J-Don.
You keep saying you're friends.
Well, I mean, shit, bro. Like that's just what it is, bro. Hold on. Let me think, bro. I'm just saying, like, for my taste. You know what I'm saying? And you'll go listen, and I think that, you know, because I've heard some of your favorites, I think you'll appreciate, you know, what they putting down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the same shit you hear every day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We got 2.
All right, 2. Damn, 5, bro.
I mean, if you can't name 5, that's like fucked.
Why is that fucked?
There's literally like 5 artists, like probably that like all of your photos all day. Like there's probably 5 artists, like within like a 5-mile radius of this house.
But are they good?
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. There's an oversaturation of artists.
There is.
So, but like you can't name 5.
I can.
That you like.
I can. My nigga Neeks.
It's your friend again.
Bro, but okay, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I'll put these niggas up against your top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying the classic Colorado top 5. I'll let you name yours, and then we'll go. And then I'll argue back.
Okay. Top 5.
You're on 3.
That's 3, right?
Yeah.
I got a lot of artist friends too, bro. So it's like don't hate me, bro. Like, you know, honestly, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, honestly, these niggas know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Shit. I'm trying to think. I fuck with DNA. I fuck with his last album.
DNA Picasso.
Yeah, DNA Picasso.
Okay.
Fuck with DNA Picasso.
Lots of acronyms here.
That's 4, right?
That's 4.
And then from Colorado, I would say I like TNT niggas.
T. That's his name.
No, it's like a collective.
Oh, okay.
TNT.
Okay, I was like, damn, the TNT N words, bro. Like, I can't even bump your music, bro.
Them TNT niggas.
Yeah, I was like, god damn.
That's what you gotta search. Nah, it's a collective. It's like, I don't even know how many niggas it is, but everything that I've heard from that collective is fairly good.
TNT.
Fire.
TNT, okay. So yeah, the only one that had name recognition to me was DNA Picasso.
That's what I'm saying.
That's marketing though, and
he's
social media.
He's a whiz, for sure. He puts himself out there, and like that nigga don't even make, like, really, bro. DNA is like more of a promoter in most motherfuckers' eyes.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Just because he be throwing all these events and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, this nigga make music too. You know what I mean? And it's fire. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I fuck with this shit though. I do. That's my top 5 though. I think, yeah.
That's fair.
I think if you go and listen to these artists, you'll fuck with them just as hard as I do. No bullshit.
We'll have to go pause it right now, guys. Come back or just
after the show.
After the show.
Yeah.
I do that a lot during podcasts. I'll go listen to what they're talking about. And
come
right back, just so I'm like aware.
No, facts.
Fucking. But yeah, I mean.
Or shit, pull up another window real quick.
Exactly.
You know.
I guess my top 5 in Colorado right now. I told you I like Parkside Plugs.
Yeah.
I like FBP West. I like you.
I'm your top 5.
I don't know about my top 5, but I like you.
I was gonna say, chill. Nah,
I like you.
I fuck with me too.
I like you, but like you're good. You make good music. I like TTLP.
Okay.
I like. I mean, I don't. It's very easy to say, you know, Trev Rich or AP because they make great music.
For sure.
But I want to give it to some other people.
That's what I'm saying. Like the music scene out here is.
That's 4, but that's 4.
Oh yeah.
4 buck.
Wait, is that 4 or is it 3? Because you named me.
Well, that's 3. That's 3.
Yeah.
I like your music though.
I fuck with you.
And like FPP is, I'm gonna put in all the collective in one because I like the whole thing that they're doing.
Yeah, I fuck all those artists that you've said already. I do. You know, I've listened to their songs and I do think they're good. They have talent for sure. they're just not in my top 5. Respectfully.
That's fair. Lil Nate was here last night, so I mean, fuck, I don't want to be like
Lil Nate is hard.
Yeah, I don't want...
Lil Nate and Lil Travasio, them niggas was dope.
Yeah,
like,
and like I don't want to, but it'd be like, but I don't want to be like, oh, Lil Nate was here last night, so I changed my opinion. You know, like I don't want to fucking look like I'm all like on his dick.
If he not your top 5, that's cool, bro. You still listen to the nigga. You still put money in his pockets. I'm sure he won't hate you for it.
Cam de Guapo, he spends a lot of time in Denver.
Oh shit, I never heard of him.
He's good. He's good as fuck. That's all.
You got a napkin?
I don't care.
You
really,
good?
Dude. This couch has seen worse.
Oh, chill. Like what?
Like this girl, like not this girl, like my really good friends. She's on the host of the Saturday show.
Mm-hmm.
She just got all fucking faded and just blacked out and just peed on the couch.
Oh nah, this one.
I'm not gonna tell you which one.
You ain't scrub him?
No, she came back and cleaned him with the shampoo.
She better have.
Shampoo clean.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, she was like,
damn, she got that drunk.
She had like 3 beers.
That's what it be.
I think she just wanted to pee and just.
That's
just
crazy. She just couldn't move.
Exactly.
All right. Back to the topic on hand. I think you got 2 more or 1 more. One more. Cam Guapo. Who's that?
He's a Mexican artist. He's not from Colorado, I don't think, but he spends a lot of time in Colorado.
Okay.
I gotta move this. Low key, I named like 10 artists already.
But you didn't put them in top 5.
I didn't, but I would put all those artists equally. I listen to all of them equally.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, nah, and that's the thing, bro. Like, there's so many artists out here. So many artists that people don't know or never heard of. You know what I'm saying? But so many that are worth that recognition. You know what I mean? And so many that are not at the same time.
Put my boy Rick G in there too.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
I never heard of him. Who's that? Is he from out here?
Yes. He fucking... What's a big... He basically... He has been going viral recently because he's been making songs for Bert Kreischer and a lot of comedians, and they've been sharing them on their platforms, and they made it their official song of their own podcast. You know the MMA Hour with Ariel Hawani? He's like an MMA dude. I don't really listen to MMA or watch MMA, but like he keeps me informed. But they made his song the official song of their podcast.
That's hard.
And he's like a legit like MMA fighter.
That's hard.
Yeah, he's fucking
doing
his thing.
See, I think the biggest I've gotten is, I got a motherfucker out there that made one of my songs the like intro for his Twitch stream.
For real?
Yeah.
What's his name?
That was cool. His name is Manny, but I don't know his Twitch name. I don't be on Twitch like that.
God damn it.
He just asked me if he could, and I was like, bro, fuck yeah.
That's gas.
You know what I'm saying? And I got one dude that wants to, like, in the future, wants me to like walk out with him. He's a fighter. He's an MMA fighter.
That's gas.
He wants me to walk out with him to a song, and I was like, whenever, bro, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be some dope ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, even if it was like a amateur fight, like, I'd still do that shit. With my whole heart, bro. Like, that'd be some fire ass shit to walk out with a actual fighter, like, spitting my shit. You know what I'm saying?
He knocks him out, and next thing you know, you're doing it at like a fucking legit professional
at
fight.
UFC 300.
Yeah, that'd be
know
dope,
what I'm
bro.
saying? That shit would be hard.
Hell
so
yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest I've gotten so far. So we working at it.
Mm-hmm. As far as blogs go in Colorado, what's your opinion? Because you only named 2 of them, 3 of them, and one of them doesn't even live here.
I mean, what? There's 719 in the city.
Smoking the City.
Okay.
Okay.
I do fuck with them. What was your question though?
Just how do you like? There's a rap culture. Then there's like the podcast, YouTube, blog culture.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that the rap culture and the blog culture are conjoined? Do you feel like it's too much pay to play? Do you think that something needs to change? What do you think there?
Well, I mean, when you look at it from, the aspect of an artist, it's like, okay, I got an image I'm trying to promote.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got, there's a whole world out there that I'm trying to reach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure, I at least attempt to reach it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like the pay to play thing, like me as an artist, I don't really like. I'm not gonna say like, you know, I fuck with it or I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. You gotta spend money to make money. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that concept at a young age. You know what I mean? So it's like when it comes to like, you know, me paying these blog pages to, you know, post my new single or, you know, post whatever the fuck it is I'm doing. I don't really, you know, have a ill mind towards it or whatever. Just because I know they're running a business just like I'm running a business as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's well, it comes down to, you know, just commerce. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a business. You know what I mean? And you got to treat it as such. So, I mean, as far as like the blog culture and the music culture being conjoined, I mean, I think for the most part out here, from what I've seen, I've noticed, you know, favoritism. You know what I'm saying? But there's favoritism everywhere. You know what I mean? If you're not like
who's favoriting who?
I mean, what you mean?
Who's favoriting? I don't know. You're saying there's favoritism.
There is, bro. Like, you know, if it ain't the homie, then it's like, you know,
like you just did to your top 5.
I wouldn't.
I'm just
That's that shit, bro. Because I wouldn't call like, yeah, I guess it is favoritism on a certain level, but like these niggas actually make good music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting out, you know, a artist that is, you know, in everybody's fucking top 5 just because they're in everybody's top 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put out the niggas that I listen to, you know, on a daily, weekly basis. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. That's fair.
So I mean that was just how it worked out.
I
just happened to know all these niggas and met all these niggas through music. But yeah, I mean I've noticed it, like, and I don't hate on nobody, bro. Like, I'm a pretty humble motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to other people in their craft. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you know, what you feel like is fire, like, and I don't feel like it's fire, I mean, that's your opinion, bro. Like, just like I got my own opinion. You know what I'm saying? If I don't think it's fire, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? If I think you sound the same as every, you know, other nigga coming out of fucking, you know, Cali or Detroit or fucking Texas or whatever, that's just what it is, bro. Like, there's no originality, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the motherfuckers without originality, you know, get picked more so over the motherfuckers that's, you know, actually putting more originality than the next man into their craft. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do know what you're saying. It's not always the good music that rises to the top. It's the popular people, or the people that are, you know, maybe even just savvy. If you're savvy with fucking TikTok marketing, and if you're willing to look like a retard, like online, then you'll make it to the top faster than everyone else.
And dude, like, that's something I struggle with is making TikTok content, bro. And every motherfucker I talk to, bro, is like TikTok. You gotta get on TikTok, bro. And I like,
if you're not making at least one TikTok a day, you're behind everyone, bro.
Dude, you are, and it's true, and it's sad because like I'm not that type of motherfucker to, you know, get in front of a camera and do a little jig or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll jig in a club or some shit. You know, like if I'm drunk as fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's when I'll start jigging. You know what I mean? But like for me to actually take the time out of my day and set up a fucking camera and sit there and dance, you know, to it with my lyrics and shit, I'm not that motherfucker. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if I was as your friend, but like if I was like someone, you know, advising you to do this shit, I'd be like, you don't gotta dance. You could do other stuff than dance. You know, you don't.
Like, literally, my first like real TikTok promotion video was for the single that I just dropped, and it was just me chilling in my fucking studio, just spitting the bars. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool. You know what I mean? But what the fuck is the point, bro? Like, I would rather spend my time doing something else or paying a well-known influencer to, you know, like, hey, here's my song, here's some bread, play this shit, do a little jig or whatever the fuck it is you do,
a jig,
and fucking, you know, make something shake. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather do that. You know what I mean? But to get a good influencer with a good following that you know is gonna have a good turnaround on the content is hard.
I mean, respect to that line of thinking. Obviously, you know, everyone wants to delegate the work out, but I was listening to this podcast recently, and they were talking about Famous Dex.
Yeah.
Famous Dex, he he would always put his shit other places. Like he would always put his videos or his vlogs on other channels, and then when Famous Dex, now he's trying to make a resurgence. Now no one's looking for Famous Dex on Famous Dex's platforms because no one was ever there for it, Famous Dex.
Right.
So like, I think it sucks and it's awkward and it's cringe. Like you think it's cringe to like make content, but in the long run, when you're making that one video a day, when in like probably even in like a month, you can be like, damn, I'm glad I started this shit 30 days ago.
Right. And it's just like, and with me, I'm a very like critiquey motherfucker. I don't know if that makes sense or not,
Yeah.
but like
Self-critical.
Yeah, very, very self-critical. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put anything out there into the world if it's not, you know, if it doesn't meet the standards. Your beer spiked.
I thought there was something in there. I was like, bro, I thought there was like a piece of paper in there. I was like, damn.
But yeah, I'm not the type of motherfucker that, you know, puts content out there all willy-nilly just because if I got a certain vision for something and that vision doesn't, you know, meet the requirements of what the fuck I thought it would meet, I'm the type of motherfucker to be like, scrap that shit, bro. Like, I'm not putting that out. You know what I'm saying? And
It's a horrible trait.
it is. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, like I said, I'm pretty much trying to reach as many people as I can and make the impression that I want to make. You know what I'm saying? So if something, because I done shot videos, bro. I done shot whole ass videos that haven't seen the light of day because it wasn't up to my standards. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, it's your standards are different than other people's standards, man. You put it out. If it's ass, it's gonna get 20 views. If it's good, the people are gonna tell you it's good. And
that's what I'm saying though. But
like,
I know if I know it's ass, I'm not gonna put it out.
You don't know it's ass though. That's what I'm saying. Like your ass is not my ass. You know,
I feel that to an extent, but I feel like my ass is pretty broad. That
like,
sounds crazy.
Like
but
the distortion of like SoundCloud hip hop, like we were talking about, like people gravitate to imperfect shit because you can always go to, Olivia Rodrigo or Ed Sheeran or a fucking someone that's just so polished that it's just like nothing to them, or Adele, but like, people gravitate towards stuff that's growing and shit like that. So.
And I feel that, like, honestly, because I'll be the one to say that I'm a type of nigga that gravitates toward that shit. Like, the imperfections in, projects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes them unique,
Like, up-and-coming bubbling rappers, like, people get invested. Like, yo, you heard of yada yada? Like, nah. Well, that's my favorite rapper.
And I would say that, like, there is some shit that I've put out that has imperfections, but... I still was like, all right, we'll drop this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll make it work. You know what I mean? But like, there was like a point in time when I'm going through this process that I was like, damn. Like, I want everything to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I want to put out a polished product. I don't want anything to be wrong with it. And that's why I think, and honestly, I think, in the past year and a half, I've elevated, within my craft and within just, putting out music and putting out, the visuals and shit. And I've invested so much more time and money into, making sure that whatever the fuck is coming out from me from now on is polished. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Is the way that I envisioned it in my head is coming out into fruition. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I've kind of always been that motherfucker to be like, I can't do it.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, and you're not the first artist that I've had this conversation with, and I feel like every time I have this conversation, I say this shit, like, perfection is the enemy of getting further. Like, if you're a perfectionist, you're never gonna be where you want to be, because it's chasing perfection is impossible. And I wouldn't say you could chase good right now, and then you're good tomorrow, and then you're good the next day. Like, you're good better every day.
And I wouldn't even like put myself into the category of being a perfectionist, because there's been times where it hasn't come out exactly how I've seen it in my head, but it came out good enough. You know what I'm saying? I think as long as it meets as long as I can convey my ideas to whoever, I'm working with, and they can, reciprocate and then provide, at least something close to what the fuck it is I'm trying to think of or I'm trying to do, I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even, if I didn't get something like, for instance, say if, I didn't get this one shot in a video, but we got it, and I'm like, and he sent me, the rough draft or whatever, I'm not going to be like, damn, I need you to change this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like if the shit is fire, I'm going to know it's fire. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody else is going to think it's fire. You know what I mean? Because, when it comes down to it, I'm not one of those motherfuckers that be like, oh, this shit fire, and it be ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sell anybody short because I know I wouldn't sell myself short. You know what I mean? So if that shit is fire and I know it's fire, I know everybody else going to at least think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? They might not think it's the best thing in the world, but they going to know it. They going to, feel a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I think that at the end of the day, like, I would categorize myself not a perfectionist, but I don't even know what you would call it, really. I just want to make sure that most of what the fuck I envision is coming out into fruition.
You have standards in your own head
Exactly.
that you think other people have the same standards, but I don't think they do.
They don't.
They don't.
No.
And I think these standards that you're setting for yourself are way too high. And I think a lot of artists have these standards for themselves.
But you got to, bro, because if not, then you just gonna go to the studio and drop this shit the next day without no type of, and then shoot the video at a fucking outside in front of your fucking apartment. You know what I'm saying?
But imagine who you're competing with, though. Like, you're competing with, like, the shit that I was playing before we started. Like, the homies on the West Coast, they're dropping videos every day of great music.
Yeah.
Like, they're fucking, at least what we can do is drop audio of decent music and then work up to the audio of great music, and then the videos. Like, the consistency in this day and age is what's gonna make you. I believe. I don't know. If I was a rapper, I would fucking
100%
drop every day.
100%. Well, okay, every day is kind of crazy, but I would say, 100% though. Consistency is what's gonna get you in the fucking game.
At least once every 3 days. Once every 4 days.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta fucking do something.
And that's the thing with me. Like, before I dropped this shit, I didn't drop since January. You know what I'm saying? And it did really good. The job did really good or whatever. I got, a fair amount of streams. And then I dropped the video, and the video did very good. You know what I'm saying? But that was a video that I had, worked on, and made sure was, on fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, made sure the quality was dope. Make sure the storyline, you knew what the storyline was throughout the video and shit like that. Yeah, no, I would definitely say, like, fucking consistency is what's gonna get your foot in the door, and that's what I'm trying to do now. You know what I'm saying? Is be more consistent, because I got music that I've been holding hostage for fucking almost a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? I done played snippets to motherfuckers and been like, how does shit sound? You know what I mean? And
I'm sure they're all like, it sounds good. Because they all don't make music, and they're all like, oh yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
So your fucking ear is like, I hear this hi-hat, and it's not in the right place.
Facts. Or like, I'm trying to, think of a way to convey the concept within the video or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the videos I drop, like, I come up with the, ideas, or I try to, like, have some say in the direction of the video. You know what I'm saying? So in that last video in Phantom, I was actually, like, heavily incorporated into the direction of the video. Like, I would even say, like, I co-directed that shit.
I don't want to be a hater. It was just a white screen. It was just a white background, wasn't it?
Bro, but a lot of the shots, if you pay attention to a lot of the shots, like, those were all my idea. I came up with a shot list. Okay. You're one of the you're one of those, like, what visual guys. Okay? But when I look at it, bro, like, I'm seeing all the different shots. All right, I might get way deeper.
I'm
into
with
this
videos
shit.
Like you're with music.
Yeah,
like, I watched the shit out of a video. Like, I didn't watch. I'm not gonna cap. Like, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw the thing that Mile High Minute posted. You get the glasses on and.
Yeah, and fucking, it ain't, nothing to gawk over, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing fucking crazy, but it came out fucking legit, you know what I'm saying? That shit came out fire as fuck, You know what I mean? But I literally was like, oh, dude, you know, it'd be dope if we had this shot. Like, one of the shots was, I forgot what my nigga actually called me because he seen it too. He was like, I think he called it like a Dutch shot or some shit like that. There's actually names for this shit, but I never went to media school or anything like that. I just try to convey my vision for the video as best as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Dutch is like where there's two people, two of the same people.
It's like the camera's focused on you, and then there's someone in the background. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like kind of fucking. I'm kind of
not focused in on.
Yeah, not focused in on or whatever. But that was one of the shots we did. We did a wide shot. We did the shot where it's half of my face on one side of the screen, half of JD's face on one side of the screen. Like, this is shit that I was coming up with, like, as we were shooting. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of dope. You know what I mean? And then, like, with the with my single I dropped in January, Paper Out. I shot that video in LA with my nigga Khaki. Oh. My nigga Khaki, he actually he's like directs for this production company that him and his friends started. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we all came up with the idea together, and, you know, I was a big part in, you know, getting the shots and that shit too. Like, just putting together the treatment. We all came together, put our minds together, and came up with that treatment plan on okay, what's the storyline of the song? What's the storyline or what's the storyline of the song that matches the storyline of the video? You know what I'm saying? So it came out fucking crazy. Like, it came out dope as fuck.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not as fluent in your videos. I need to watch more of them. But yeah, I mean, I dig that you're heavily involved in the creation of them.
Just because, bro, like, it's like when you make at least when I make a song, bro, I'm already thinking about, okay, what the fuck, you know, how is this gonna look on screen? You know what I'm saying? What am I talking about? You know what I mean? Like, what could I be doing that, you know, reflects what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always like some type of story within what the fuck I'm writing. You know what I'm saying? And some videos aren't like that. Some videos are just like, okay, let me get a good backdrop, you know what I'm saying, of the city, and let me just talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Some videos are like that, or let me stand in front of a mic and let me just talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Some videos are as simple as that. But, like, there's some songs where you just got that feeling where it's like, damn, I need a fire ass fucking video for this shit, bro. I need to come up with a concept, you know what I'm saying? Come up with some type of direction for the viewer, you know what I mean? So they can be invested not only into the song, but into the video, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like a lot of artists stray, you know what I'm saying? They don't, well, I mean, not major artists, but like a lot of like up and coming artists like me, you know what I'm saying? That's where they kind of fucking just like don't really, you know, they don't take it into, they don't take that into they don't factor that in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, the song could be fire as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, if the song's fire as fuck, people's attention spans are so fucking short these days. It's like the video won't even matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's also like the other side of it. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, why am I putting so much fucking time into this shit when niggas probably don't even give a fuck what the fuck I'm dropping? But I do it.
They give a fuck.
But I do it. I honestly do it because I love doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love like coming up with that concept, or seeing different shots in my head, and I'm like, damn, I could be, you know, like for one of the videos on the project, like I'm about to spit some hot shit right now, bro. For one of the songs on the project, it's called W. I had this idea that was like, it was crazy. It was like, because the project is called Anything But Idle. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like our fucking perspective on being a fucking, you know, artist trying to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're not shit yet. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we want to be successful. You know what I'm saying? We're chasing that success. You know what I'm saying? But we're not even trying to be idols. We just want to do this shit because we love it. You know what I mean? So the song is called W. And I'm finna spit the video concept for you right now. So you get an exclusive right now.
Let's get it.
So pretty much it starts out like we're fucking like, it's me and JD, right? We're limo drivers on the verge of like getting fired, right? And so the song is called W. And fucking like it pretty much goes back and forth. Like we're driving a limo, we got a spoiled, you know, little Joe in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't give a fuck what we talking about. You know, she's just in the back doing her. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of like look back and like the whole video is like kind of us fantasizing about, you know, what it would be like to be on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like just shit like that would like catch the viewer's eye and be like, damn, this shit hard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like I feel you on that, bro. Like
It's
I
creative.
wonder what it would be like to be on the other side. You know what I'm saying? On the other side of the partition. You know what I mean? So it kind of just I had this vision where it kind of just flips back and forth from us being like on the driving side of the partition to us being like flossed up, flexed up in the
Popping
back.
bottles and shit.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
saying?
sick.
Like shit like that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just shit like that like
I like
I feel
that.
like a lot of artists stray from nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Just creative shit. And I won't put the I won't blanket everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you just don't really see that type of creativity anymore.
Well, I mean, yes, you don't see that anymore, but what I'm blaming it on, what I would, that's I guess this is me being a nice guy, is fucking. That takes bread. Most of these homies don't got that. They don't have the creative. Also, they don't have the creative like thought to put behind that.
Yeah.
But you know what? But hip hop's in a tough place, bro. You don't need that. I'm gonna be on the side that you don't need all of that to make a good, successful hip hop video, but it helps. It's not gonna hurt it. I won't say that.
Yeah.
But
I feel that. No, hip hop isn't a weird ass
you don't.
place right now to where you don't need that. You just need motherfuckers to stream your shit. You
Yep.
really don't need motherfuckers to watch you. You need motherfuckers to stream.
You just need a viral thing to hit.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, and
That's everything, I guess, right now.
yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's what kind of separates me from everything is I really don't care what, the scene needs right now. I do it for my fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? I do it because it makes me feel good. It makes me like, for me to come up with a concept in my head, come up with a song, come up with a beat, and then actually put that shit out into the world, like that kind of makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's more of a self-fulfilling thing than this is what y'all need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I come from with it.
That's fair. And there's no like, I proposed this question to we're gonna have to also cut this in a little bit because we're gonna have the Wednesday show, guys. We do live streams basically every day here. Doobie's about to be on the Wednesday show. But
Is this live?
no.
Oh,
But they're gonna watch it, and
Okay, yeah.
it's gonna come out on Wednesday.
Okay.
So they're gonna see this and then see the live right after this.
Okay.
Maybe you could even come back next Wednesday
Oh yeah.
if you wanted to. But yeah, like there's no right way to make a music career, but there's retrospect, hindsight, and I think conversations like this really help people because that's why I watch podcasts because people always they've lived that life.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't think I don't know everything and you don't know everything, but
No, for sure.
I know a little bit more than someone that's just starting out, as you do too. So,
because I done fell, flat on my face and been like, fuck. But the thing is, like, you gotta learn from all the mistakes you make, as you're moving. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's what makes you who you are is, making the mistakes you make and not accepting defeat, but learning from what the fuck you just did.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally, man. That's what makes a person, dude. We gotta do a second part of this, bro, because you are a good talker.
Yeah.
You have good conversation, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
most people, I'm not gonna say most, a lot of people that come on here, they're like, it's like, oh, so where'd you go to high school? They're like, Corleone, and then like that's it.
Yeah.
But then like you're just like, oh, I went to high school with this, I did that, and then I did this, and that's what you need.
I mean, shit. Look, I told you, bro. I was excited for this shit. Like I've always had this like kind of I've always wanted to do something like this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just talk, cause I watch the podcasts and shit too, and it's like I could do that shit. I could talk all day, man. You know
That's
what I'm
fire.
saying?
Yeah, you gotta come back, bro.
Yeah, for
Come
sure.
chill.
For sure. Let's
Hell
do
yeah.
it.
All right, last question. Next 10 years, where do you see yourself? And advice Wait, answer that one first.
Okay, next 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so I'm 27 right now. So next 10 years, I'll be 37. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Really, it ain't no plan B for me. Like, I got a good job, but this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Along with, other side quests and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm working on starting, another business. Like, I started a clothing brand with my bro. Like, that kind of slowed down, but, we still there. We still rocking.
It's there, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nouveau Reach, actually. I got some shit on right now.
Oh, I thought that shit was Hogwarts, low-key.
Nah, bro. This Nouveau Reach. This is the crest, my brother.
That's gas.
Yeah. If you want one, I got you.
Hell yeah.
But, yeah, next 10 years, I would say I need at least... I'm speaking into existence, bro.
Let's get it.
I'm going to have at least 5 golds, 2 platinums.
Okay, I was like 5 goals. I was like
5
golds.
golds.
Okay, I was like, okay.
5 golds.
I lacked you. I was part of the culture for a little bit. I was like, golds.
2 to 3 platinums. And this isn't like just my shit, but like also like as a producer, because I produce too. You know what I'm saying? So 5 goals, at least 2 to 3 platinums, and then 1 diamond on the wall. You know what I'm saying? In my own home with my family, that I built. Business booming.
Family. So you said family. You got kids by then.
I will have kids. Yeah, for sure.
How old are they going to be in 10 years?
Probably like 5. I ain't gonna put them on it. I can't tell you, bro.
That's fair.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to plan for that shit.
You're like 11.
Yeah.
Like what?
But yeah, multiple business thriving. And I want to have my own studio.
That's gas.
I want to own my own studio. I honestly want to own my own label. But that might take more time, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But at least be starting, building the foundation for that new label, for a new label. And yeah, man, overall thriving, bro. And not having to go on tour to make bread. You know what I'm saying? I done did that, lived that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be done with that by then. Because that's really what the game is. You know what I'm saying? That's how most of these motherfuckers get their money. They ain't getting shit from the label.
I mean, touring at 36 isn't crazy. Drake is touring at 38. Is he not 38 or is he 37? Drake's like, I feel like you could do it.
But he canceled the Denver show 3 times, right?
Yeah, because low ticket sales.
Exactly. I don't need that.
Denver doesn't show out for any concert though.
Really? I think
Mexican shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean shit. My girl was actually just telling me one of the Mexican bands gonna be here.
Yeah,
but we gonna be gone. So wait, we ain't going to that. Or I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be on tour.
Like Nicki Minaj.
Did that sell out?
It's different.
Because she's almost 42.
But it's different from some people. Sometimes they'll do half an arena, and sometimes they'll do the whole shit. So like, if you're selling out half, it's not the same as selling out the whole shebang.
I mean, I want to be able to enjoy, tour life and enjoy the road. Enjoy that experience as an artist. But at the same time, I don't want to do that shit forever, because that shit is taxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's taxing on you first of all. On the individual. Like, touring is like no joke, bro. And then like, on the other side, it's like it's taxing on, everybody you love. You don't see your family. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I really don't got no family out here, but I am still family oriented. Like, I do, talk to my family here and there. Like, I should talk to them way more than I do now. I will admit that. But like, I don't know, shit just be moving so fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be 37, going on a world tour. I want to do that shit while I'm, 28, 29, 30. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like within the next 5 years.
Hell
you know what I mean? I want to get that shit out of my system. Of course I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't. Like, I don't respect to them that's doing it this long. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to, do that and have to rely on it. I want to do it because, like, okay, I'm coming out of retirement, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do a world tour because I miss y'all. You know what I mean? Like, listen, this is what we doing. You know, I don't want to do it because that's what's gonna feed my family. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Respectable.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hopefully that all comes true for you though, and I'll be here for it. And first interview ever.
Right here
on Street Champs.
Actually, it's not my first interview ever.
Wow. Fuck you. Honestly, I thought you told me it was.
Well, it's my first, like, nah, I can't even say it's my first podcast because I know that nigga 10 Forever. I don't know if you've heard of him. I did a podcast with him.
You're a goddamn liar because I asked you right before we started.
I
was like,
did, bro.
Yeah,
It kind of slipped my mind. I was like, wait, I have done this before.
Now I look like an idiot.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. It's cool. Just as good, bro. Just as good, bro. You gonna be here, and you know what I'm saying?
No, hell yeah. Where could they follow you?
On all platforms at DoobieDanx. Don't forget the thanks, nigga.
You know what it is, y'all. DoobieDanx, Street Champs. Come get put on. Hit us up on Instagram if you want to be a guest here. If you're a crackhead and you're watching this, hit me up. Peace.
What?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We just hit 5,000 subs and we're trying to make it 6,000. Help us out and hit the subscribe button. Peace.